Hello, 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 and welcome back to the Wandering Village. I'm Evie Greenbottle, and our Onbu is tired. And why did I move? There we go. Got to get it going again. All right, everything's been going so well on the back of Onbu. The scavenging party has just returned with 20 wood and 2 spore moth eggs. Oh, that's nice because they just got in there. Let's see where we send them off to next. We do have 2 available scavenging parties, so we'll send one off to this woods and probably one off to this settlement when we get a bit closer if we can reach it. We need Onbu to be back up and running for that. Oh, looks like Sleepyhead is waking up now, which is good. Right, these guys have completely run out of space. No one is moving the wheat fast enough, even though this is full, but no one's really in there processing. That's also full. We did consider doing another bakery and having a second windmill, second bakery, but that's producing the treats instead, the macaroons. That could be a good idea, something to consider. The trade post is here. Did we end up getting anything already? Yes, I think we already bought their research notes, whatever they had last episode, so that's good. And Onbu's back up and walking. We're staying in the jungle. Got nightshade up here, which would mean that Onbu would fall asleep again if he ate it. Now he's currently sitting at 52% hunger, so he actually would want to eat that then. We might consider feeding him a few times to avoid the nightshade, because of course sleeping in the jungle does mean he's going to be getting some poison. And we have the shrooms to feed him. We've got actually 9 food balls for him, so I think that's a good idea. And let's take a look at our research to see what we want to be getting next. Now, we don't have a ton of notes. We've got tons of agricultural notes, but we do need those if we want to get sculpting. I don't think there's anything in here that... Oh, the decontaminator we were working towards, so that's something to keep in mind. We've got a lot of this stuff already, and we don't need agricultural notes for any of that. If we want to get rock trumpet or heal shrooms, we probably do actually want to get heal shrooms. It is even the recommended one. We do need those notes, and actually it's very inexpensive, so I think let's just get that. And what's this poisonous fungus? Learn how to grow toxic spores into poisonous fungi. A dangerous venture. That's interesting. So we can actually learn how to make these and grow our own poisonous fungi. That's very interesting. That's definitely new. I think we were also trying to get to Aqua Farm, which means we're going to need some more of those notes, both the construction and our agricultural notes. We definitely need to get the quarry and sawmill going because we need the iron furnace, the glass blower as well. And then back on Onbu, I don't think there's too much here. Filling food would be good, and the pest control is something we're going to need at some point. Same with the laboratory and the injector at some point. Heal shrooms now researched. Onbu hasn't been fed just yet. Bakery is producing bread, but at a very slow rate. It might be time to get roads in, because of course roads do mean people will be walking around a lot faster. Now, just dirt roads for now are all we're going to have, but it will speed up everything if people can get from all the different spots much more quickly. All right, got a few roads in different places, kind of connecting things up a little bit. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect, really, but it will speed up some of the movements, and it gives the workers lots to do. We only have 4 free workers at the moment doing the building. I think we can take time on a little faster. Let's see, has Onbu gotten within range? Yes, there's a ruined settlement we can go to over here. They just take so much longer these days, which is a bit unfortunate. See if we can get Onbu to pick up these nomads. We might miss them, although he's not tired, and we are going to hit the small spore cloud, but we can deal with toxic fungi on his back, and actually it does get us closer to the fungal essence, so that's all right as well. Did we get one of those places to process the fungal essence? Yeah, the spore distillery is down here. Currently has 5 fungal spores, and I wonder how many fungal essences we've made so far. 2, which is great. All right, we're right in the thick of the fog. Let's see how much poison we get on the back. Our fishery is being constructed. The nice thing though is it does start off closed, so we don't need to worry about that. All right, what do we get for toxic spores? There's some up here. It's okay, although it's near all of these mushrooms. We might want to get them to harvest that as well. Don't harvest these rocks though. Sorry, I got too excited when the harvesting there. Get rid of those, and then do we see any more toxic spore stuff? Is that it? Oh no, there's some up here. Okay, that's actually not that bad, really. All right, we'll get people onto that. And what's going on the map? We found some nomads. Oh, we did end up getting them then. Okay, I was wondering if they would be a bit too quick for us, but nope, we were pretty quick ourselves. Scavenging parties are still a ways out. Onbu might eat this. Let's just feed him again. Try to avoid him eating this so we can get out of the jungle. Looks like we've got some options up here though. So jungle lily, eating these toxic lilies will increase Onbu's poison level, but the invigorating scent will linger and make your villagers happier. Onbu will not eat these by himself. Okay, that's interesting. So another type of mushroom that is new in this new one. And just in a bit of rain cloud here on day 93. Now we've got an option. We can go into the desert or we can stay going forward. We'll have to just see how that goes. We also have torrential rain here, which is going to make our villagers unhappy. Now, currently, for their happiness, it's actually looking quite good. Needs are up to 8, but our happiness is currently 13. Do you have some poisoned nomads? Do we have? We've got 2 doctors in there, though, so people should be working away on that. Is Onbu going to eat those? Let's just feed him one more. He's at 26%. We'll feed him. We'll make sure he doesn't eat these, and we'll be good to go. Let's also give Onbu some pets, because, of course, that has been unlocked as well, so we might as well be making our happy Onbu just a bit happier. He is wagging his tail, though, which is what you love to see. Oh, that's nice. And 3 nomads would like to settle on Onbu, which means we now have 2 homeless nomads, which isn't great, but we could probably put another hut down. We have, of course, started removing some of the tents, but population does seem to increase really quite quick. This is going to need decorations, but let's just get them building those first. Still have 2 poison villagers, and we've got a decision to make in the Lost Woods. Dense fog covers the entrance, making it impossible to see inside. Carefully scavenge, take a few steps in it when suddenly an uplifting melody. Feels like we've had this one many times. Like, this one seems to be coming up way more than usual. I don't know if it's just because it's experimental version, maybe they have less of these like story dialogues, but it does feel like we get this one quite a lot. I feel like we had this one in the first 4 episode playthrough, and then I think we've already had it in this one as well. So we could follow the melody and see where it leads. They always get lost. It just seems to be that way. Oh, but this time they found medical notes and wood planks. Listening to the sound of the woodwind instrument, your scavengers go deep into the forest until they lose track of where they are. Fortunately, it doesn't take long until they arrive at a large tree with a gift in front of it. 30 medical notes sounds pretty good. How is our library doing for stock, actually? 137 of the agricultural notes in there. Now, I wonder if that's our totals, or do they have more of these somewhere else? Yeah, it looks like we've got 100 total construction notes, so only 90 have been moved in here, and the same with the medical notes at the moment. Right, one of our scavenging parties, that's the scavenging party that's back, so we need to be sending them out again. And of course, there's a shrine right here, which gives us 2 more tools and 10 more engineering notes. So we will do that, and we need to make a decision. So let's just slow Onbu down for a second. We've got Eleflee Circus here. Now, Eleflees are not that bad, actually, and I wouldn't mind possibly getting some Eleflees, because of course, their saliva increases Onbu's heart rate, but it removes poison from Onbu, so that could be helpful. Plus, then we could try to get some Eleflee eggs, and that's actually a really good source of food. So I'm going to say, let's go southeast. Onbu's going to accept that, and we're going to head into the mountains. And I feel like that's better than dealing with a medium sandstorm. Now, of course, we are going to have poison levels still in the mountains where we wouldn't have in the desert, but temperatures are the same. Like, it's either a little bit too hot or a little bit too cold, so I think this is fine. I think Onbu will be all right as well. And then we don't need to worry about giving him an antidote, so we can save that for now. Because, of course, if we get some Eleflees on his back, then he will be good to go. I'm going to close the doctor for now as well, because I could use a lot more workers free to go and do some of this stuff. I think I must have missed that one. That's there. And then, of course, none of these ones they've started. I guess I didn't have them high prioritized. Let's do that now, because they are kind of all over the place, and it would be great if we were harvesting and removing them. The roads have really gone in, though. They have been very, very busy building those roads, which means hopefully they'll be getting around a lot quicker if the roads are in helpful places, I suppose. If they're not in helpful places, then maybe not. But so much compost around this. Now, we're currently still in the best temperature zone for everything, so that's okay. Oh, this is mushroom stew, but I think we can definitely switch this over to grilled tomatoes. It does look like we have lots and lots of tomatoes. 230 tomatoes lying around. Wow. Wow. Okay, do we need to get another kitchen is a question, so that we could be making the beet soup as well as the tomatoes. I don't think it would hurt. In fact, I think it would be a good idea. So let's put in another kitchen. We'll put it in over on this side, and we'll have that ready to go. And I guess the other thing that we were considering doing was building another berry gathering hut, and I don't think we've done that yet. Oh, and there's nothing for this mining camp to do, so we can deconstruct that. We'll have to build another mining camp somewhere else. We could just move it slightly over here. There's more rocks in this spot. I'd really like if we just move it over to there. That does work. And then everyone can go right back to work. We've got lots more puddles coming up as well. But if we wanted to do another spot to be making the berry macaroons, we do need to maybe do more berry bushes. Currently we're getting berries over here, but we could do another spot where we start harvesting these random berry bushes and then replanting them over here, because I think I have turned this one off. It's on only harvest, and we've got 25 berry seeds that could be planted somewhere. And I think the plan had been in this area once we got some of these trees cut down, and I might even harvest more of those. We also have this woodcutting camp up here, so there's definitely lots of space, but then we could do kind of not too far away from where we're getting the wheat, put in the berry macaroons, another windmill. Unless we did it up here, that is also an option, but I think down here is fine as well. I just realized that air well was closed. It definitely doesn't need to be closed. These guys have nothing more to do. It could take some workers even out of there. Our villagers are happy, so we are trying to get some more. Mining camp has been constructed. We need to, of course, put people in there because they won't automatically go. And the huts are starting to go in. So we should be good for, yeah, no homeless people. We have one poison person. Oh, they're gone now. So happiness is back up to 13. What do we need it to be at? 14 or higher. So we need to get things better. I think the decorations quality is now too low because of course this house, not that I can see it, there, does not have full decoration. And of course all we had were the street lights down here. So put in a few more of that. That should get the decoration going up. I think these ones are probably, yeah, these ones are not fully decorated either, but we could do a bit for them. And then that should get everyone over here's decorations up full. Oh, except for maybe yours for some reason. That should do it there. We just need something with a bit different radius. And then the tents, of course, don't have any. But taking a look, we've got 77 total housing, 26 people. I'd like to get rid of this, but that would mean getting a lot more huts. And of course, it would make more sense just to be putting in actually good stuff. But that's what we've got for the moment. Right, we are almost into the jungle here. The jungle? No, we're almost leaving the jungle into the mountains biome, of course. Let's just see how Onbu gets on. I think we'll speed things back up again. Onbu is actually nearly ready to have some more food, so I'm just going to give him that. Those decorations are going in, which is going to be improving things. And we've got one of our groups needs to go back out. We can go to the quarry and get some clay, or over here and get some different notes. Also the settlement, we could possibly get some people. I think going to here. This scavenger hut is just about finished and they are back now. 10 interesting notes and 2 tools. Let's go get some clay and salt. And we'll see if we can get this one. Of course, scavenging parties do take a while. We could put in a 3rd scavenging party. We do often get to have 3 or 4 of these. The trader is also here. He's got agricultural notes. We could buy those. Of course, we could be selling some of that. Lots of tools. But the berry seeds are worth quite a lot as well. Planks we do not have any of. Wheat we definitely have a lot of. I'm surprised that the flour is not worth more than the wheat. You think it would be? All right, so we've sold, we ended up using 1 water just to get up that 21 because I didn't want to give them extra. Did buy 1 random sand just because I wanted to see how much the value was there. Anyways, and then I forgot to remove it. So there we go. That was what we got. We have gotten 2 elephants. So there they are. Those are going to suck the poison right out of Onbu, but of course, going to make his heart rate up a bit. And we are now into the heat. No, we're into the cold rather. So tomatoes will no longer grow here. So to switch everybody over to beets, I guess. And we could swap one of these over to heal shrooms. We definitely have enough herbs around, I think. Yeah, we've got 123 herbs. So switch that one over to heal shrooms for now. We'll keep this one over as mushrooms. Although I think the mushroom supply is looking pretty healthy. Oh no, it's not. 18 only, but we have 7 food balls, so we're definitely good for that. Onbu is having a sleep. Just a few seconds too early, Onbu. Can you just... Sorry, Onbu. We're going to just wake you up. We're just going to move you literally onto that cozy sleeping spot just so that you're not getting more poisoned. He's very tired, not very hungry, which is great. Trader is gone already. But if he sleeps here for a while, we might be able to catch these nomads, but also finish scavenging this quick enough to actually go to the settlement and get those villagers. All right, Onbu. So you're about to hit a nice spot. Now you can sleep. All right, Onbu's accepting our command, so he's going to lie down there, and that's... great. All right, the brick furnace is having small problems with clay, so I just need to, I think, set a few of these deposits to being collected. We might want to find and do another clay gathering camp, especially now we have more tools. I don't think it would hurt. I wonder if we put one, so we do have the tools for it. We don't currently have the stone, but we do have the tools. If we put one up here, it would have technically 3 in range. I think that puddle though will turn into clay as well. Actually, if we go here, we might be able to get 5 total if that one also turns into clay. I'm not sure if, oh, can be harvested for water, slowly dries out and turns into a clay deposit. Okay, so I think if we don't harvest it for the water, then that would turn into that and we'd have a 5 spot there, which could be really good. Right, that was very quick sleeping from Onbu. The scavenging party has brought back their stuff, so let's send them out to the settlement and see what we can get there. See if we can also grab these guys, which means we're definitely going to need more houses. Currently sitting at total housing 77, total people just 76. What are we lacking? Stone slabs, it would seem. Okay. Where is our stone cutter? I might take one of these doctors out because we seem to have a lot of them. This wood cutting camp, I think, has run out of things to do, so we can deconstruct that. Is this the stone cutter? No, that's the carpenter. This is the stone cutter. They seem to be working as hard as they can. Global resources, so we don't have any stone. I think we just need to be choosing these things. Some nomads would like to join Onbu because they've been so happy here. You'll love to see it. Really? Right, just gonna manually select these stones to being collected because yes, stone and stone slabs are a bit of a problem. But also I think want to set our scavengers back out next time to go and actually get ideally stone from different places. But yeah, right now, and this one only has tools. It's clay and salt, clay and salt, clay and salt. Oh my goodness. Right, let's try not to hit this thunderstorm. Onbu, do you mind just lying down for a minute? We'll let the storm go by. Scavenging party came back with 10 engineering notes and 2 tools, but there's nowhere to get stone nearby, which is a little bit unfortunate. I guess we could go here to get the 2 tools. Not that we necessarily need them, but I guess we could also sell them potentially. Onbu is resting while we wait for the storm to go by. It's very slow moving though, so we'll just give that a minute. The nomads we've encountered, there we go, pick those guys up as well. Population is growing. We're not going to have happy people at the moment because we don't have enough housing. Another hut has been constructed though, which means we now just need 2 more spots for people to live. This has opened up, so let's get 2 people over here doing the gathering. You run out of things to do, you say, so we'll close the spore distillery for now as well. And then what's your deal? Storage is full of compost and probably biogas as well. Okay, Onbu stood up and now we've got a thunderstorm. All right, that's fine. It's also day 100 now, so that's going well. With a thunderstorm, see what it ends up destroying. It's currently nothing, but it's also going to be hitting some rain. And we've got some more settlers that we can pick up. 2 healthy people and 2 hungry people. My goodness, our population is absolutely booming. Gotta choose a direction. Could go back into the jungle, and I think that's what we will do. Because otherwise we have to go into a desert. And the jungle things just grow so much better. And we can go back to doing tomatoes. And the grilled tomatoes are a great source of food. We still have tons of tomatoes. We're still at 83. And look at all of these piles of beets coming in. Obviously, we don't have enough storage for any of these things. The pantry is completely full of beets. It is causing some problems, though. Oh, the kitchen's here, though. I forgot about that. That's doing beet soup. Let's get you guys working in there. We still have 18 spare workers, which honestly, that's a lot of spare workers. Let's just slow down for a second here. We've got a scavenging party that needs to go out. They found 4 new people. We are going into the jungle here. The ruined settlement there. We could be getting some borscht over there. That mine is just out of range, which is a little annoying. I think we'll send them off to get this clay and salt for some reason. And then I need to sort out possibly some more research. We might want to go for the food stand and gourmet kitchen at some point. Town square. Actually, I think we're ready for the town square now. We have enough people that we could have the town square open all the time and making people happy. So let's stick one of those in. I think I'll just put it, I'm not sure where we'll put it. Maybe up here. Looks like they have in the update, you can now place buildings though where trees are and it will just set those trees for harvesting like how it used to be. So that is really handy. Let's go back to research though. We've got a few more things to be looking at. We do have enough stuff for sculpting now, which we wouldn't mind getting. Cottage would be okay, but we need the glass first. So let's go take resources because we need to get the quarry and then the glass blower. So I think let's get the quarry, or do we get the sawmill first? No, I think we get the quarry first. We were kind of having stone problems. That's quite a big one. Leaves us with not that many research nodes. In the Onbu section, we've got 100 here. Pest control, we're just 20 away from being able to get that. Yeah, we need more construction notes for most of these things over here. The only thing we could get is sacrifice villager, but I don't know if that's a thing that we want to be doing. But we could get the filling Onbu food, and I don't think that's a terrible idea. How do we make the filling Onbu food? Oh, we need kelp. We don't have kelp yet, so just continue making those ones. We just have one person working in there. Right, and a quarry. Not many places we can place those, but we can place it here, and we can start working on that one. It will tear out that road, though, which is a little annoying, but it'll give us a bit more space up there. And I think down here, we do want to do another windmill and bakery, but also a berry gathering camp. Currently only gonna have 1 berry bush in range, but we're gonna be planting more. So this is going to be a berry spot. Then we'll be drinking berry macaroons here. They'll be able to use this wheat as well because you always get so much extra wheat. And the other thing we might want to put over on this side is just another pantry, and I might stick that. Well, that's actually such a good spot for it, but then it means we're never getting rid of that tree, and we do actually want to get rid of that tree at some point. We'll just stick it right next to the bakery. We'll have a pantry right there. I think that will be just fine. The Eliflea eggs have been laid. Ooh, we need pest control though, of course, to get rid of those. What research do we need to get rid of pest control? Because we don't have that one yet. We just need a few more construction nodes, which we're working on, so that's not a problem. Although I need to take your construction nodes off of that. I believe we don't have enough stuff for that. Stone is definitely coming in now, though. And we definitely have a lot of wood, so we'll stick over to those ones instead of the stone slabs. We do need more stone slabs because that was the hold up for our huts. And we don't have enough housing still, so we actually really need this to get done. So if now the stone slabs are just being used for that house, that will be better anyways. Is Onbu going to sleep here? Yes, he is. He is looking pretty tired. And it's a good place to sleep before we get into the jungle. Yeah, stone slabs are slowing up the construction and everything because the scavenger hut over here as well doesn't have anything going for it. All right, we'll set 2 people in there though for planting and harvesting. That gives us still 16 workers. Onbu, that was a very loud yawn from a very sleepy boy. But I think everything is still going very well. It's day 101 here. So we've survived 100 days on the back of our Onbu. But we are out of video time for today. If you're still enjoying the series, make sure to leave a like. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. Thank you guys so much for watching and all your support. I massively appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.